Everybody knows that it's just a natural-born urge in a beagle to chase a rabbit. But not everybody knows that in at least some of us, there's a natural-born urge to chase the beagles that chase the rabbits. We're not really talking about rabbit hunters here, but a slightly different breed of cat. This is a story about beagles doing what they love to do, and people doing what they love to do, and the rabbits who try to keep a healthy distance ahead of them all. And the chase is on. At the beginning of the trial, all hounds are created equal. Hounds are divided into several packs of about a half dozen each, and the chase proceeds something like this. Ideally, out in front somewhere you have a rabbit, or at least the scent of same. Coming along behind you have the beagle hounds. Coming along behind them you have the judges, who are often on horseback to better observe the hounds. Trailing along behind the judges are the field marshal and roving marshal.
They said they had a lot of luck up here on this little knoll up here getting rabbits.
Here, Buck. Here.
Boys, handle your dogs and let's take them up on this little knoll up here.
Their jobs are to keep the gallery of houndsmen from interfering with the beagles in competition, and to call for the handlers to pick up their dogs when the judges have determined the best hounds among this particular pack.
Tally-ho. 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 Here, tally-ho in here. Tally-ho. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.
Behind the marshals comes the gallery. Dog owners, dog handlers, wives, TV crews, or whatever. There exists here a constant temptation to get closer to the action, to try and see unfolding events as the judges see them.
That's right. Yeah, you can tell that. He's doing a good job on getting down tough.
The Central Kentucky Wildlife Management Area provides an ideal place for field trials. Its 1,800-plus acres are intensively managed to provide the ideal mix of food and cover for upland game and a real opportunity for the up-and-coming young beagle to strut his stuff.
We have a world of field trials here. We started a program the third week in September, which is this week, and we're with Beagles, and we run right on through until almost Christmas with bird dogs and other trials. I can remember about 4 years ago, I think we had something like 60 dogs. Next year we had on up to 100. Last year in this event I think they had 200 and about 40 dogs, and this year I believe we had 287 dogs entered, and we've got people from 12 or 14 states and just a lot of people represented here.
Come on. Get him out, Get him out. Tell him.
It would be easy enough to drive by the Central Kentucky Wildlife Management Area and take little notice. To an untrained eye, it looks fairly ordinary. But to field trialers, it may be the field trial capital of the eastern United States.
A Beagle club like ours that has to lease our land and take care of it ourselves, well, just no comparison to this. This is the Rolls Royce of big, grounds here.
Yeah, there's a club just started out of Nashville there called Music City Beagle Club. It's state sponsored.
Is it?
Yeah. It's coordinated with the bird dog people.
Have they got some grounds? Have they
Yeah.
set aside some ground?
Yeah, but no clubhouses or anything. No, not the backing that Kentucky gives.
Yeah. Well, that's real interesting.
This and Paducah.
Down West Kentucky?
Right, it's
Yeah.
a nice place.
Oh, well, this is the biggest small pack option trial in the country.
Is it really?
It's the first trial of the season. It's part of the country, and everybody knows this great big land here where we have, it's the biggest as far as I know.
And early season events such as the Lake City trial can draw a big crowd from all over, but the timing can present some problems.
Early on this morning was wet and dogs could stay cool, they could stay damp. Conditions were hard. This afternoon was hot. For one thing, hot is always bad on a hound dog because he's putting out a lot of energy to run, and the dog is panting, his tongue is hanging out, he has to smell the scent at the same time. It's very difficult. I would say the heat was the worst thing this afternoon. And then one of the big problems this time of year is baby rabbits. When we run out there, there's so many small baby rabbits, and they don't give off the same kind of scent as a big rabbit. So that's hard for the dogs to handle, too. There were some difficulties running this weekend. But, it takes a lot of heart and endurance for a dog to run in the heat.
We quickly learned that this was no mere beauty contest, no superficial ogling of legs. These dogs are not here to be just another pretty face. They're here to compete.
You've got conditioning. A lot of them, if you've been judging them, you'll see a lot of them not been conditioned.
I'll agree with that.
They're not in the form that they will be later in the year.
The fellas didn't train them this summer as hard as they should. You really have to run your dog all summer long, at least twice a week, and we get within a month of the trial, maybe almost every day to get them ready for this trial. They really have to be tough.
With the less ambitious, less persistent, and less experienced dogs being culled by the judges during the first hunts, we now get down to the time of the trial where we separate the dogs from the pups.
When we get down to run out here now, you're running for the blue ribbon, and the dog that's got it all together, he's the one that's going to get it. He's the one that's got the toughness and the ability to stay in there to the very end.
Gentlemen, wait. Winner's pack.
Hello.
She should probably be in there.
Beagling people they're a close-knit family. You'll hardly see a person get upset at a trial.
Yeah.
Very seldom.
Disappointed, but never...
Disappointing maybe, but never, I don't think you very seldom see one give a judge a hard time.
Right here. Well, I see no business. Come on. Have a good trip back, man. Okay.